Hello and welcome to this video guys, my name is Pros and this is a video about the 1.2 update for World of Tanks, which dropped very now sort of time, and at the moment the gameplay you're seeing is me downloading it, which is taking forever. So I thought I'd make a video because you can see the page of information. What I'll do, I'll sort of stop this recording, cut it, and then I'll show you the tanks, so I'll sort of talk through some stats. But basically this is an actual really cool update, and if my voice sort of goes a bit, it's just because I'm looking and tilting. If my chair makes a noise, then I do apologise, but I'm going to have to move it. Okay, so the highlights are, as you can see on the screen, we have 2 new maps, which is awesome. Obviously new maps just add variation and make the game more interesting, like any sort of game, any game. And of course it's free, so you don't have to bother paying for it like a lot of games. So this game is just completely free. Like a lot of them free to plays, it's like pay to play. A lot of people feel like it is, or pay to do well. So I can't remember the exact phrase, but it does obviously make it easier if you pay loads of money, but you can still play through this game without spending a single dollar, pound, euro, whatever you pay. And of course here you can see the tank destroyers, the American tank destroyers. I also already like the American tank destroyers they have, so like the Wolverine, and that's as far as I've got. But this is really interesting to sort of see a new set of tank destroyers. I wonder if it's going to be like an 82 style, so more damage, more armor and less damage, or if it's going to be similar to sort of the Wolverine than the Jackson. As you can see, that goes down. I don't know if that starts at, actually no. So they must like branch off. I think the Wolverine, off the what's the third tank destroyer? Because you can see it's tier 4, tier 5, tier 6. So that's quite cool. You can sort of just jump straight there. You don't have to bother with the lower level ones. And this is something that's really got me excited. Actually, is the change of maps. You can have the 3, so cliff, mines, and something in the rain, which is awesome. Obviously more variety, and I'm sure it would make the map feel different as well. And of course in night you can have cliff. There's Sand River, Abbey, and Pro in night variant as well, which is awesome. So they're really cool, and the snow variation to the mountain pass map. So of course just little bits to tie you over to keep you interested, and it's already a great game that you can continue to play. So guys, as soon as this does download, you can see my bar is going up so slowly. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'll do another recording and talk to you about the actual tanks themselves. So guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello and welcome back to this video. So guys, my name is Pros, and I finally did the update. It took me forever to actually download. So now we're looking at the tanks. So here we go. We've got the M8A1, the T49, the Hellcat, and then it just goes on and on, as you can see there. So as you can see by the stats, what's quite surprising is these first few ones, they have a really good speed. So if I compare it to the T40 there's a lot of speed. The Wolverine, the T49's got a lot of speed. So I'm just sort of looking at some stats. And what these tanks sort of show me is they all have very similar health to the same sort of version. So this M8A1 has very similar health to the T40 and so on. They all have very similar. Obviously they're a lot faster. And as you can see here, the penetration on the M8 isn't great, but the standard shell damage is really good. And I'm sure if you go to the packages, you'll find something that actually improves the penetration quite a lot. So you can see there. And basically they are very similar apart from the speed. Obviously you can sort of change how they act. Here is the T49, which is the opposite, where it doesn't have much standard shell damage, but has pretty decent penetration, which is very strange for a tank destroyer, which it's quite unique, but it's very fast. So if you manage to get behind a team and then you do loads of damage, I'm sure if you go onto here, there's some more damage there. So more damage and more penetration. And I'll go to the last upgrade, which is obviously going to be Beast, and get your speed limit up as well. And then it just carries on like that, guys. I'll just show you sort of the stats if you want to see them. Again, look, 72 kilometers an hour speed limit is mental. That is so fast. And you got a tier 7 tank there with a 56, and then you got all the damage as well. But then just carrying on down here. That looks like a really cool tank as well, because you can see it's T28 prototype, and it looks very much like a T28 with a Wolverine or a Jackson turret. And the T28 is, for me, the T29, sorry. I thought it looked a bit like the T29. Like the T29 is such a cool looking tank. but there's T28. So you see they're very similar. But yeah, and there, let's just show you the stats of last tanks. That's about it, guys. I don't want to drag on too much. Of course, you can see a lot of this information. I just want to sort of inform you. And I will be going down this tree, I reckon, because it does look really interesting. I really want to try this tank out, the T49, with the really good speed. It'll be really interesting. So, guys, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. My voice is just about to go, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.